Hello, my Aries and Aries rising friends, Sondra For Your Chi. This is your March 2026 reading. Thanks for being here. Well, this is going to be an interesting month. You're going to have some hurdles to overcome, of course. However, I do see at least one victory here. There's actually at least, you got one victory in the first sixth house reading here on YouTube, and you've got another one coming, two actually, in the extended reading. If you want to watch, it's on Patreon, link is below. Tier 2 is what you want, or you can just buy the video so you don't have to subscribe. But your first house here, well, March starts out with this exciting passion for you, and you are, I'm hearing, really amped for this new year beginning. And I'm talking about the new year in astrology, of course, because you are expecting, as you should, great things. And the reason for this is, with your messages from the angel cards here, you are ending a cycle. And this could be, your something astrologically here. Of course, we're all ending the year cycle astrologically, but there could be something else in your chart which that it's time to pass some kind of torch on to someone else. Lay it down so that you can start this new thing that you have been itching for. Now, you do have a heavy desire here, something to do with money, finances, or a purchase. Now, it's time to start working on this manifestation. And if you're saying to yourself, well, Sondra, I've been working on this manifestation, okay, it's time to take that work to the next level then and do the next step. Because with the sacral chakra here, it's not over. Your work here, manifestation, is not over. It's time to continuously shift as often as you possibly can to the more gratitude moment. That's what's going to bring your desire in here quicker. And I'm not saying that it can't happen in the month of March, because as you know, if anybody can do this, it's you with your power and drive as an Aries. And of course, depending on the amount of Aries and other placements that you have. You do have Desiree here that talks about the timing is not right for this. So while I'm saying like it's not going to happen in March, it could happen. You could see some sort of small movement in March depending on how you are able to make those shifts into gratitude. Now, I did see something in the extended reading, and I'm going to go into it more there, but I'm going to give this general message for Aries and Aries rising as a caution warning. Yeah, so not a red flag, not a green flag, but a yellow. And that is, I know that you are the king or the queen of the fire signs. You have a temper, and it is not time to succumb to that short fuse this month. This is a month where your temperament could be tested. It is not time to engage in any major heated argument. It is not time to be involved in some kind of road rage incident. This is a month where you want to cool your jets as much as possible as far as that's concerned. Because if you engage this other person, and I'm not saying that you are the offender, you could be on the defense. So in the example of driving, I would say go 100% on the defense and de-escalate. This is a month to de-escalate those types of arguments, disagreements, because it could quickly turn into something that becomes a court battle involved legal matter, and you want to avoid that at all costs. And trust me, it can be avoided. All right. Now, your third house, your brother or sister, they have triumphant success here. They too will get a victory, but they're not done working on this thing yet. They need to keep going towards this. If this is a work goal, moving goal, whatever it happens to be, tell them to hang in there and don't quit. Yes. They have a yes card on top of this with Isabel. The timing is right for you to move forward with this. But again, this is like a continuation here. So 2 messages of keep going, don't quit for them. Please pass it along if you can. Your 4th house, your house of home, where you currently live. This could also be your father. For me as a reader, I read this house as the father. I know it's flipped, it's reversed in other readings, but this is the way that I was taught. Now, you already know what to do with your home. For some of you, but you haven't done it yet. For some of you, this could be calling a realtor and putting it up for sale. For others of you, this could be moving someone out of your home or moving someone in. This could be making a major change or shift with your home space that you've wanted to make for some time. You could be planning this out now. It's not time to pay for the change, but it's time to really put the planning work into it. Or get the contractors lined up or something. Or call the realtor. Now, if this is not talking about some type of change involving this could be a home improvement project that you know you need to fix something, it's time to start working towards that fix. This is only for those people that know that they need to have something fixed. If it's a leak, find the source of the leak. Get the water shut off there. This is like a common sense thing. I understand that. But in other words, you don't want it to get worse, right? For some of you, this could be talking about your father. Your father knows what he needs to do, but why hasn't he done it yet? Why hasn't he signed his name on this dotted line? It just doesn't make much sense. Now, there are children involved here. You have the Rosetta card. There's a child involved in this process, in this decision, in this signature or execution of this plan. Okay? For some of you, this could be actually moving a child's room to a different bedroom or something like this. Or upgrading their space because they've grown out of that space. All right, your 5th house, social life, social circle, fun, friends, dating. For those of you single Aries, there's someone missing here. You're missing someone in your friend group. Now, this could be because for those of you that have multiple children, this could be talking about a younger child here where they're missing someone or they're missing something that makes them happy. And this has to do with there needs to be and there's about to be a healing involved in this person's life, whether this is a friend or a child. The Archangel Raphael has spoken here. You actually pulled another Archangel card, and I'm going to talk about that in the extended reading for another child. So you have, for those of you that have multiple children, they have an Archangel apiece here working for them on their behalf. That's amazing. I'm getting goosebumps. There's going to be a huge transformation in 1 or 2 of your child's lives for those of you that have multiple children. And it's going to be awesome. If this is a friend, expect this, and the friend has not felt well, has been involved with they've had an illness or something like that. There is about to be a healing. Feel free to call on Archangel Raphael to help this person if you know who this is already as you watch this reading. I've seen so many miracles in this regard, and also with the Holy Mother, for those of you that are Catholics or believe that way. Try it out if you haven't tried it yet. It's outstanding. It's an outstanding resource to have. It's unlike nothing else, especially if you call on them both simultaneously for spontaneous miracles and healings in that regard. Your sixth house, your work, your health, material and spiritual prosperity, blessings and more blessings in your work or in your own health sector. And this is what I'm talking about, the victory here. You pulled a victory on top of the double blessing card in your sixth house of work and health. You have a victory. The camera blipped for a minute. You have a victory in your sixth house of work and health, if you did not already hear me. So accept the victory. It's coming. It's here for you, Aries, especially into this new astrological new year. Now, the zodiac signs that showed up for you in your seventh house of partnerships, you have, surprise, a Leo here. I'm not sure I've seen this Leo very often, but the Leo shows up. Also, a water sign here, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. If you'd like to follow me in the extended, the link is below tier 2, or you can just buy the video if you're interested. We're going to be going over your seventh house of primary relationships and business partnerships. Looks very good to me. Your eighth house, taxes, contracts, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income. That's the house that I was giving the general Aries warning. I'm going to go into that. Your ninth house of career or school and travel. Your 10th house of career, your mother. Your 11th house of your eldest child or your best friend. Great news there. And your 12th house, what's about to happen 3 months from now in the month of June. Many blessings to you, Aries. Take care.